all right. Well, it's just real pretty with the lights, the cops, the bikes. It's a good looking shot. Got to find the positives and the negatives, right? Right on. It's all good. Have a good one, guys. What's up, man? There's just an event that was overpacked, overcrowded.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just too many people. That's all. Just too many people. Yeah.
I thought it was something big.
What's up? What's up, guys? I'm good. How are you tonight? What's up, man? How are you? No, I'm recording them for the news. It wasn't news until they got here. They got here and said there's too many people, then it became news, especially when they got their weapons out.
Right? Why?
I thought they were just for bikes parked on the curb.
Right.
I just know that they don't want anybody going this way, and they're going to start pushing everybody that way.
What if you live that way?
Then you're going to have to walk around, I think. Or the sides, I guess. You just can't drive through here right now.
Shit. I wonder how I'm going to get my bike out of here.
I know some guys are asking, can AAA get through? Some of their bikes aren't starting, and so AAA is on the way.
Why do they have riot gears?
In case it gets crazy.
I think that would happen in the beginning.
I think
They weren't
everything's
even in
fine.
formation before. Now all of a sudden they...
What time y'all lunch break?
Ain't no fun hunting rabbits when the rabbits got the gun up.
Where was
all of us got colors on and stuff like that?
they're scared of
We
it?
had a nice party going on. We had a party going on.
Which building was Rick Ross supposed to play in?
Y'all live in Beverly Hills. Ride safe, man. What I'm about to do?
What's up, man?
Hey, you beat up people late night on the freeway catching the police chases?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be saying that shit on TV.
Right on.
Oh, yeah, I think that's footage, man.
Yeah. And this is good footage.
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
that shit?
That's what you call visual.
Yeah. All right, that's what I was looking like. Yeah.
Right now, I'm just going out live. I'm not recording this yet. If they start to move forward, then I'll record again. I already got all my recorded stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm just going live. People can see what's going on.
Yeah, that's nice.
But I think they're about to start clearing this place out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're going to move everybody to Olympic.
I'm parked this way, so I'm done.
Show off! Show off! What time you get off? What time you get off? 7? Oh, night, boss, man.
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
How's everything?
Everything's good.
You like?
That's live. This is not. It was unbusy until right now. Then it got a little interesting. How about yours? Yeah. A little overcrowding tonight. He's dealing with some overcrowding. I know over there. Yeah. Where was Rick Ross supposed to play? Which one? He was supposed to play at that one? Glasgow? All right. Yeah, he's gonna get a citation. Nobody wants to see him do this. Thank you.
Where you filming from? Huh? Player.
What's up, dude?
Where you filming from?
What do you do for a living?
They shut our party down. That was our party.
That was your party?
Yeah.
All right. I was just gonna say, and I'm not being a dick, I'm just being funny. But like when you're working, does somebody come up to you and just stop you from working?
All the fuck, I wasn't in front of me.
My point is, it's funny because as soon as I stand like this, no one talks to me. But as soon as I go like this and I hit record, everybody wants to talk. And I don't like to talk while I'm recording, so I wasn't ignoring you. I was just finishing my shot. What I'm doing is I'm shooting for the news. This is I think I'm gonna call it downtown police presence because there's a heavy police presence here. There was a performance supposed to go on over there, as you know. That didn't happen. That guy's being fined. So
You getting fined?
that's what I hear. That's what I hear. He's getting a fine, and they're gonna start moving everybody this way soon. That's all.
Yeah, we lost a lot.
Yeah, lost some dollars.
We have Rick Ross.
Yeah, he did. He's somewhere though. He's hanging out around here somewhere. What happened was it was the motorcycles caused it. Too many on the sidewalk, and then they got here, and then they just saw that there's too many people, and so they just wanted a police presence. There was no actual disturbance except for the bikes and the sidewalks to cause all this.
I didn't need the police for that.
No, you didn't. But it's fun to look at.
So do you think that was extra?
What's up, bud?
You think they did extra?
Just for safety in numbers. You know what I mean? There's more public than there is them. So the heavier presence they show, the less people are down to do something.
What task force? They got task force equipment.
What's up, guys? Somewhat interesting. I guess I'll slug it downtown disturbance. Or Rick Ross disturbance. Downtown police presence. No, it's not. It wasn't a disturbance, so I'm not going to call it a disturbance. Call it downtown Rick Ross presence. If I add Rick Ross into it, it doesn't really help it, but it doesn't hurt it. You know what I mean? But I think I'm done here. I'm going to see if they move everybody forward, though. Ooh, that looks like a good shot. I like that shot. I'm parked back here, so I'm gonna start making this, but I'll listen up to see if they start moving people forward. If they start moving people forward, I'll jump out and grab it. Scrimmage lines moving are always good.
Metro, Roger, thank you.
I also need to move before I get stuck.
SB24, Roger.
Move before I get stuck.
Rescue 61 en route. Push channel 9, tackle 12.
Where can I be out of that light? There we go. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Area 4540 Larktown Avenue, unit 44, Crescent Cypress.
I'm gonna get some lights in my eyes. That's not very nice. Oh, that was nice of them. They didn't throw the lights in my eyes. Oh, and those guys were leaving too. I didn't have to move, but I did. Kind of overshot this. I got a little excited.
So units on 35, 55, we're going to hold the skirmish line just for a bit longer until you know that all the motorcycles are gone. So just stay by a little longer.
All right, so they're gonna hold their line just a little bit longer. I'm sure you guys heard it too. And they're gonna wait for some more motorcycles to leave, and then I don't know if they're gonna break down the line or walk the line forward.
One SD21, I'm over here quick look at Olympic and Grand at the Shell gas station. I'm coming over with another unit. That's how it's this question. Roger, thank you.
Single family dwelling, the well-involved attic. Request one additional task force. We're going to be in the offensive mode. Have that company contacting on. Units responded to structure fire, 414 North King, task force 61 on C report. One-story single family dwelling with an attic fire.
24 Mary Queen, 22, you up?
Task Force 61, you're going to be Engine 27 and Light Force 92, both from quarters. Roger, Metro, I copy with my distance up.
Go for Mary Queen 22.
Mary Queen 22, if there's anybody over there waiting for the valet's going to be giving the car keys back at 011.
I just spoke to the valet at the lot over on Olympic and Los Angeles, and they got a driver going over there, picking up 5 people at a time and bringing them back to the lot here to give them their cars. Sorry, John, everybody sent over the hill. I got a group of probably 20 of them over here at Broadway.
Raj, send him back over here because he's here handing back out keys.
Raj, I'll let everybody know. Hey, Sarge, they got about 40 to 50 sets of keys outside that parking lot, and they can't determine whose are who. So they got a driver meeting at Broadway and 11, picking up all the people.
I'm missing a big fire right now. What a bummer. What a bummer. Rick Ross, why you gotta mess with my night?
Roger, I got these. You guys see the car knocking out down. Wait, Patty, I'm a PD. Roger. Roger.
Units at 13, A93. Correction, units, ADW domestic violence suspect, 243 East 59th Place, 243 East 59th Place, suspect in an Infinity license, 7 Robert 9680, 7 Robert 9680, suspect armed with a knife and a gun. It's code 3 incident 699 RD 1383. Code 13 Charlie.
Roger, the auto's on Charlie as well.
I guess it was an auto fire that extended into part of the house or garage. Whatever though. I'm at this one. I'm at Rick Ross. Rick Ross is somewhere in downtown. Rick Ross is somewhere. He's just not right here, right now. This limo is going to have an interesting time right now getting out of here. This should be fun to watch.
Let me know if we have any other exposures. Now, Rush, I'll get some maps.
Domestic violence suspect 243 East 59th Place. See the PR in a black Mitsubishi at Boston in Maine. The suspect is male Hispanic, 30 years old.
Still going
white
for
shirt, dark shorts. Suspect vehicle is a gray Infiniti 4-door sedan. Location is a direct from another Incident 699.
Yeah, copy. Can we get someone to start a transitional attack? Metro 18 on the I see. You got lights. We got center dwelling, heavy fire in the attic. Light Force 27, come in and take over Delta with engine 41. I see Division Delta, copy. Who do you have at Division Delta? I'm making you Division Delta, and then you got engine 41. Copy. Copy engine 41. Engine 41, I see.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Have you made access yet?
Seriously, lady, where are you going? This guy's trying to get out of here. That's funny. Yeah, well, you can maneuver much easier than he can.
61 from IC. 61, go. Okay, you have a knockdown at auto. IC from engine 61, you have autos knockdown on the Charlie side. We're assisting engine 41 with fire attack from the Delta. We're backing them up. Yeah, 61 copy. Engine 41, let me know when you made access. Yeah, 4-1, stand by right now. The roof company is putting water on the fire. You copy? Stand by, do not enter until we get a good knockdown here from the roof. Yeah, I see for the roof. We're just doing a squad just to keep the heat down. Then you go ahead and make entry. The line shot going in the hole. Alright, 41, you copy. Go ahead and make entry. I see for fire attendants are making entry now. We're getting our initial line in. We're going to get a second line in to assist us. Copy, you got engine 61 as well. Is anyone at B320 notified of our question? Yeah, last company repeat. We got a inside ladder. Copy. 27, Light Force 270, copy. Bring that inside ladder with you. Yeah, 92's, come on up. I'm going to make you rig. Stand by, we'll get you a tap channel. Force 27, Light Force 27, I see. Light Force 10, Rescue 14, Rescue 810, immediate dispatch. I'll copy, you got 10 minutes on your spot. Light Force 27, I see.
I see from Light Force 27 Division G, go.
Yeah, Roger. Are you inside now?
Yes, we're inside. We're trying to do some interior truck work as well, getting into that attic space.
Copy. So confirm you got engine 4-1, engine 6-1, and rescue 861. Is that correct?
Yes, we have plenty of people inside. No more inside at this time.
Copy. Once you break 861 loose and make sure they take care of utilities.
I see. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I need you to break one of the companies loose, like Rescue 861, and have them take care of utilities. Engine 27 on scene.
Probably using 61 as your primary.
Engine. Roger. I see Rescue 41 on scene. Rescue 41, I want you to marry up with Light Force 92 as Rick. Copy. 4-1, Rescue, copy. Rick from IC, you're going to use TAC 13 as your rescue channel. TAC 13 and Rescue 14. Engine 27 on scene. Yeah, engine 27, stand by. Engine 154, testing. Go ahead with the message for yeah, confirming your kilometer's got the utilities. Are we good on utilities? AMS. 1909 World Park Road, Unit 72.
I see from Division Delta, you have 61 handling utilities at the time.
Roger, thank you.
Looks like they broke it down, which is good. That's good, right? I think they broke it down. That's good. All right. So yeah, I wasn't really planning on going live at that time, but I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. I was gonna go live later, but when I got to the scene and I saw how cool the lights and the police officers looked and all the motorcycles, I could not do it. So I did it. I done did it. All right, and now everyone's clearing, so we're gonna clear too.
Police Department number 3, incident 120. Read your comments.
16 male light or male light with long hair. Additional male
Let's go to the fire. No, thank you.
Delta, copy. Yeah, Delta also confirming. Is it completely vacant?
I see from Delta, yes, vacant structure. I also have some members inside opening up the walls. There are doors that all boarded up, closed.
Roger. Do we need a company to do forcible entry all the way around? Or are we good where we're at?
We're good. I have light force 61 on that. We're making good progress. They're just getting the rest of the attic fire at this time. Inside dependable.
Roger. It's looking better out here.
Delta 5206 1309 southbound.
I see Division Delta. We have a knockdown.
Well, hello, everybody.
It's a copy, knockdown.
What you doing, lady? Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Alright, now what? Now where? What's up? What are we doing? Let's go over here.
Available on the first time.
Rescue 9, we've added in place of engine 209. Install 510 South Broadway from the 5th. Rescue 401. Rescue 401 from IC. Rescue 6 Canada.
I see. I have Rescue 41 next to me.
161 ALS 13637 Cordero Avenue, Unit 40, across the 135th.
I want to go. Hey, thanks.
I see from Division Delta.
164 Cassidy, you went to South Converse Avenue, across 62nd Street. Yeah, do you guys need blowers right now? We can have them set it up.
I'll have 861 set that up when we need it.
Alright, copy. Agent 42, Rescue 55, call 5225 North College View Avenue. Agent 10, Rescue 811, Psych, intersection of Broadway Street and 11. Roger, let us know if you find anything.
They're going from the roof. We're looking good here. Let's go knockdown.
Be advised, incident at 510 South Broadway. Police matter only. Show us available.
17, squad 20 on conscious, 6323 Gretna Avenue, across the Whittier Boulevard. Agent 112 off, 435 West Station. Agent squad 45 is North ALS, 201 Clark Avenue, across the
Delta, secondary.
Reserve for police. Delta, copy. Metro.
Roger. 29, 550 South Main Street.
197 to Jersey. 197, Roger.
Yeah, copy. Building and safety.
197, Roger.
194, Roger.
About, I don't know,
5
Change road IC. We have a knockdown. Can we
go ahead and cancel L50 on 29th call. I'll be close in 2 minutes.
Change road IC, Roger.
150 cancel response 791 1C41.
2250 West India Street.
CO2 RS.
All companies, all companies. I don't want anyone on the side of the building to get here. We got court across
the Roger 49 is code 6550 South Main Street.
LAPD error. LAPD error, go.
It must go something further on fault. 138 cancel 489 Watch 3.
The on-ramp is stopped by CHP, and they are safe to go east on the 10 off-ramp.
4949 cancel this is 723 1X38 1
Rescue 806, person down 819 North Dillon Street.
41 is done as incident possible. 579, 734, and 766.
2041, you're at max calls. 2035, you're on flat max calls. Where's my bug out? Z40 input 6 with 29. 164 Roger.
$150, 23, you can give us 734 and 776.
Roger, I'm doing 734 and 766. 756. I'm still living in approximately 20 minutes ago at Slauson and Holmes. Suspect non-Hispanic, 5'10", 80, red shirt, burgundy pants, red shoes, weapon used with a black semi-automatic handgun, still outstanding. Suspect last seen northbound Long Beach from Slauson in a black four-door sedan. Property taken to U.S. occurrence, incident 753. Playhouse for Battery. Single. Could you let me know?
Excuse me.
1 extra DT, send me incident 723. One foot B23 traffic stop. San Pedro and 4th on 7 Charles Paul 279.
Traffic stop San Pedro and 4th on 7 Charles Paul 279.
Roger. ALX resource.
Heavy 21, 7 accident, 0724.
Heavy 21, Roger. Not enter 749. Is an apartment number?
Roger, that you can notify them.
Roger, lots of attach LAPD.
Next to you, send me incident 636.
930, Roger.
Well, can you go ahead and show me back around to 9th and LA, please?
839, RA 15853 Strather. Do you find that out here on the place?
741. We cancel X38 off right, 636. Put her on our stack.
6218 off the chest. There was no Russell Boulevard. It's at 809 RT 1718.
19Z 143, traffic stop, Roscoe, Columbus. 6 Henry, Nora Robert, 56. Tiger 7869.
Roger, send that 600.
You're going to come in on local frequency for possible 449 suspect 318 South Citrus. The victim is now at 210 R Street. It's an RD 518 Boulevard. Is it 801 RD 1456 743
Don't notify 5435. We've got wires. I'll notify DW.
Roger.
Emergency code 11992 Ventura Boulevard, Space Cafe. Male black, 37 years, 6 foot tall, light purple, button up shirt, name and pants, code 2 and 822 and RD 1595. 1511 responding code 3, South Mexico calling in. Osborne 28133, Vineland Avenue.
location is going east of Wall Street.
So to the 82 quarter
East of Orchard.
6A11, 6A11, cancel incident, 815, 6A37, won't handle, 6A37. All units 6A37, going to code 3 from San Fernando.
Now what? Do I hang out with you guys for a little longer? Or do we call it? What do you guys think? I think that I got sinuses and those are awesome. Yummy, yum, yum, yum.
Queen Lincoln 3, Mary Queen 22, Mary Queen 41, all out CTD.
Let's just do this, right? Who cares?
1863 in Harbor End of the traffic, Harry Bridges and Broad, Harry Bridges and Broad, for 330-807, RD 529.
Metro,
West 24th Street, across the street from location, suspect 2 miles standing, suspect 1, gray shirt, black pants, suspect 2, no further description, it's code 2, incident B33 and RD316. South. 260 is Harry Bridges and Broad.
we were pounding on the windows momentarily ago. Did we are here at the front area of the house.
It's 5863, RD202. Come on, you know. Okay, hold on. Are you knocking on that door now? Avenue, suspect female black, 50 years, wearing a code 2 incident 831 and RV.
Traffic stop to focus on Chase on 8 Boy Lincoln, Zebra 480.
I ain't snorting no lemon juice.
Disregard my further, I made contact with the victim.
And yeah, I do got the sniffles. I think I have some stuff right here. No, do I? I do. What do I have? I have Zyrtec D. We should try that out. We should definitely try that out. Scott must live in the ghetto or near it because he knows his way around. High maintenance. First of all, I'm in downtown. Downtown's not really considered the ghetto. Second of all, I've been working these streets for 20 years. You do anything for 20 years, you're gonna know you're gonna know it. And here, I got some Zyrtec. No, I don't live in the ghetto. I've just been working it for 20 years. Alright, hope that helps. Hopefully that helps. Now, there are some ghetto parts of downtown, but downtown's not considered the ghetto, yo. And if you think about it, the worst ghetto in the United States is better than most parts in other countries. Right? A lot of countries would be lucky to have a ghetto. Or things in the ghetto. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just looking for a story. I look at comments and then I say things. I'm just going to stop saying things. Probably best that way. I don't have a knock in my car, Kathleen. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a knock in my car. Matter of fact, my car does just fine. My car does just fine. If you're hearing something, it's probably the mount. If you hear things, it's probably the mount. The ghetto section of Seal Beach. Oh, and you've asked that question a bunch of times, and it's just a basic one. No, the phone's not hitting the window. It's just bouncing right here. And because it's making noise, the phone is closest to the mount. See, that's the mount. And then here's my shock absorbers. That's my shock absorbers. I'm not crazy. But it's just a regular old mount. I do need a new mount, but for right now, this is what we got. It's just, there's a piece of plastic that's hitting another piece of plastic, and it's not as loud to me, it's just loud to you guys because the microphone is right by it. That's why.
Pierre heard several shots and nothing further. Code 2 incident 857, already 1483.
5, agent suspect there now 1743 West 24th Street, code 2 incident 833.
Oh man, sinuses are killing me. Killing me, Smalls.
3154. Alright, West Sunset Boulevard, incident 472-204. 415 group at 255 North Occidental Boulevard. Incident 516. Business dispute Alvarado on 3rd at the motel. Incident 749-236. Name is I can handle identified.
399 shows tracking 3855.
399 Roger. 47 cancel incident. 843.
You're asking because you're getting rid of the knock. Thanks. And thank you, Vivi. I hope I feel better soon too. Yeah, it's allergies. I don't feel bad. I just congested, stuffed up.
550 South Main Street, 550 South Main Street, in the lobby of the Topaz apartment.
I'm down, Olin. I'm down.
Clothing, assaulting a female Hispanic. Code 3 incident 861 RD 154. Century unit can identify. 235 Pierre allows on the suspect as Pierre and Emelita. The Pierre wishes to meet with you at 5664 Fair Avenue wearing a green shirt, tan shorts.
John, no, I don't. I don't use either of those. Well, maybe I do use Google Maps, but I don't use Google Maps the way you think I do. I use Google Maps as in there is
now at DUI traffic. It's now put to incident 824 8589.
there's a map on my computer. It's not GPS. I just type in where I want to go. I type in where I want to go, and I get to choose left or right, not GPS. GPS doesn't know. GPS hasn't been working out here for 20 years. It don't know. It don't know. But no, I don't use the GPS. The only time I'll use GPS is if I'm going into like Mount Washington or Mount Olympus or the Hollywood Hills, things that are constantly turning and I don't have time to go. Am I going right, left here? There's also some apps that have that calls come out on that you can press the button and it'll go right to your Google Maps and navigate you there. I'm not a fan, but it does work. Every once in a while, though, they'll take you somewhere where it's where you're not supposed to be. Yes, that's Google Maps, but I don't have Google Maps like on your phone. If you guys have a Google Maps on your phone, that's going to GPS you to where you're going. My computer doesn't GPS me to where I'm going. But yeah, it is Google Maps, but it's not Google Maps GPS. It's basically a Thomas guide, and I have to figure it out myself. All right, guys. We're
1039, 1039.
we're gonna get a good start here. And how long am I gonna stay with you guys? What are we at here? 63, 249. So it's probably maybe 3:30.
The mail survey is probably
We'll see.
other residents. I know there's few still on additional incident features with 247 or 201. Kaiser Hospital. For the hospital to meet 720. Hey, at the beginning. Response time to DGL for transportation. Code 27833. 720 West 17th Street, Apartment A. Victim is a female Hispanic and white, no further. Suspect is a male, black, 34 to 36 years, no further. Moderate comments for additional questions in the 877 RD563. Request 540 South Catalina.
Yes, Olin, they do.
508 to the PR in front of the location. Will
It's the same Google map that's on my Google.
Or in RD 2027. With the delay.
But most of my calls don't come from CHP.
Additional female white with a black backpack and white shiny pants. 735 Yellow Street. Suspect was last seen to the rear of the building next door at 6725 Yellow. Male unknown, dark complexion, 68170, wearing a yellow shirt, black pants. Incident 880. Female black, 30 years old, inside her gray, possibly Malibu vehicle on a license plate. Possibly incident 881 or D1353. 17 battery domestic violence suspect 419 East 80.
Lori Page, I don't think so.
Suspect male Hispanic, victim female Hispanic, order confirmation of code 2, incident 884 D1269.
Andrew, the same standards that your parents should have taught you. You're asking what standards do I set for my employees? The same ones that your parents should have instilled in you as you were growing up. If not, the ones that my parents instilled in me as I was growing up.
Victor 5825 over the business code 2 and state from the dictionary 941. 3 NEPA security in the front, I'll direct to room 202. In Harbor, go to 77 Jail, code 2, internet 0731 RD 1258.
Oh wow, that's not good. Scott, who's your boss? Little 1.5-year-old named Bronson.
15, the supervises the vehicle Dodger new or model sports type.
That's my boss.
This is an occupied foot towards 12th Street, and then the female calls to leave the bartender at the La Harbor Bar.
Okay, just an update for females that overdosed on edibles. Rescue 102, Rescue 60, and Rescue 89, all transporting.
That's funny. That's a good call, but it's out in the valley. Yeah, Mendez, 4 females.
Have you arrived?
5'6", held on and scroll. 5
Mario, you haven't missed anything. Just a bunch of cops in downtown LA. That's all.
39 years. Code 2, incident 889, RD 1118.
The edibles call was too far away, and they've already transported. But if I was to get those 4 females transported, it's a decent call. It's a good call because no one's gonna really be injured, and it's a lesson that the news can teach people. Because now that it's becoming legal around here, they're not gonna be in any trouble, I don't think. But sorry, I was looking at a call that just came out. But they, it'll be a good story for the news to show that says, be careful, this can happen to you.
Truck stop. Chase. Forward. 800. King Adam. 248.
MK is doing good. She starts swim July 1st. I'm excited for her. I texted her yesterday. We Skyped yesterday. No. What is today? Today's Sunday, I guess. That's what you want to say. I texted her on Friday. I texted her to be the best Michaela she could be, and we Skyped yesterday. So on Friday I texted her, Skyped Saturday, Skyped with her and Dave. She's doing good.
24. 1583, can you show me how to follow up to Journalistic Hospital with R860?
FB40, roger. You have FB24 calling on my cell phone, please.
Melinda, she's fine. She was supposed to be there right now. That was always the plan. It was always the plan for Michaela and Dave to be there over the summer.
Your PR and stuff now wearing a dark gray shirt.
Mario, that's where I was at. Rick Ross was supposed to hang out at a club, and that drew in. That brought a big crowd. A lot of motorcycle clubs from all over the state. I saw some patches as far as Fresno. So a lot of motorcycle clubs. Motorcycles were parking on the sidewalk. That caused a hazard. LAFD Fire Marshal called in LAPD, and LAPD showed up. And that is what happened. And that is the story that we got tonight. And we missed the fire because of it. I don't know if we would have got that fire. Anyways, depending on where we were staged when that fire came out. It all depends on where we were staged. Was Sons of Anarchy there? I don't know. There was a lot of motorcycles and music and leather jackets. Andrew, you're gonna run into that a lot. You're gonna run into that a lot. It's a job of passion. Some people show up here and they think that they're just gonna be able to just walk into a scene, film it, and make a bunch of money. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. You gotta want it. He obviously didn't want it. Andrew, what area are you working in, and have you sold footage to the stations, or is your stringer page mostly a popular Facebook page? Thank you, Olin.
In Fargo Beach, his male black 27 years, comfort, Florida, Pan, traffic residents, attempting to sexual location, short fields, and 95.
Male black tall, blue shirt, blue shorts, black shoes, and blue mutilation. Requesting to be arrested. No weapons.
11 here, you station for launch.
Schizophrenic for update. Met you tonight for 10 hours. They're advising no units available.
Olin, who lives next to you? Sorry, am I a little behind?
747 Heliotrope Drive. It's code 2 incident 875 and RD201.
Andrew Esperanza? Oh, that's funny. Ruthless. You're hilarious. That's the best answer I've had all day. I love it. That was a great answer, Ruthless. I like it when it's thrown back at me. So Andrew is in New Zealand? You guys are New Zealanders, aren't you? No, you're not. Sorry, I know Netherlands? I know Olin's not around here, right? Am I wrong? My neighbor works for the news also. No? Olin, where are you from?
112 West 5th Street, across the harbor.
Fresno. Ah, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I know exactly who you are now. I knew who you were before. I just got you confused with somebody else, right? Yeah. But no, Olin, I know what you're talking about. You just got a hat. You've had it put me in some of your stories. Sorry, my bad for getting you wrong. Andrew, there's also another one that's from New Zealand. There's another Olin that I've been talking to from another country. Has long hair and a beard. That Olin doesn't have long hair and a beard. Or maybe he has a beard. I don't remember. I just know you don't have long hair. I'm visualizing the person that I thought you were, but I know who you are. My bad. Andrew, you're in Fresno. All right, so are you selling footage or are you just a Facebook page? But anyways, to answer your question, you got to explain to them up front. It's not what they think. They saw a TV show and they think that's what it's like. Show them the stream.
They were put on fire watch last time. This is the coach in the comments. They haven't seen more right, Tom, kids are all reps, managers,
Suspect is a Frank email signing 29 years, black shirt, blue jeans, 390. Code 2, interference 853 and RD 1345. 1985, additional on your possible attack suspect, fighting and capture. The suspect is a non-Hispanic walking inside of the park wearing a black sweater. Additional on incident 904. 37, Roger.
Follow up same building, second to the 6th floor rooftop.
Trouble right there, I know we cancel.
11 EL3, 11 EL3, are you clear?
19 to now, 40 to the 1943, 1943. 6-4 rooftop.
And Royal, that's his last scene. What you can do is you follow an emergency back here.
13 Adam, observation council 13 minutes 9 from incident 0853. We'll handle.
Ratio for the traffic stop, Roscoe and Orion on 68 Adam Williams 373. Heading to see Wilson Horse as well. Truck 9, would you like to attach LAPD? One of this address for camping cars.
Lucia? I don't think so. Nah, I'm not sleep deprived. My wife is. Sleep deprived. I am not. My wife sometimes says I'm sleepy from being sleepy. And then I have the luxury of sleeping whenever I want. She does not have that luxury. But we're trying to fix that. James, yes. I don't think it was on Flower. I mean, there was some police activity at Flower and Wilshire, but that was nothing compared to what was at 11th and Hill. 11th and Hill was the Rick Ross thing. Too many motorcycles. The only thing I know on Flower was
This is 27 on 9 car, 5806 morning.
a fight.
Additional incident 904. Texas Center is good 2, incident 873, you're doing fine. When the PR is in a walkthrough, unable to reach the gate.
29, for the street, 29.
Engine 29, Roger. Rescue 29 with the council.
Pictures and
Yeah,
now. There's zero noise. Can you step out for me, please?
Diabetic 14323 Silver. 37 136. Press above on Avenue.
There's somebody messing with the fire system down there too, Mr. Smith. That could be it. I don't know, Olin. Are we? Jesse, are you talking about in the Los Angeles market? Are you talking about the country? Are you talking about the world? Are you talking about a 20-mile radius where I'm at? What are you talking about? How many stringers out where? No, 213. I've never ran into one yet. Actually, I take that back. I've run into Tom Zebra a few times, but that's the only one. But none of the newcomers. The newcomers with the new style. I haven't ran into any of them yet. And I believe they're called First Amendment auditors.
Hey, Metro, things goes IC. We're going to keep Task Force 61, RA 61 for overall 1 hour.
The LA area? Well, the LA area. It all depends on what you're talking about. You're talking about the like just literally the LA area? I don't know. It's probably. But the LA area can also, it goes into Orange County. That's the LA area because that's LA News. There's Riverside, which is the LA area because that's LA News. But if you're just talking about in LA County limits or the metro area of downtown LA, it changes. There's 5 companies that at least always have one guy out, so at least 5. But who knows how many of those companies have. There's more than 5 companies, but there's 5 companies that are consistently on the news. 6, I guess. No, I don't really count some of the counties. I really don't count them anymore. They're consistent over, a 20-year period, but they're not consistent compared to how consistent the other 5 companies are. So
the transit from the eastbound 118.
Each one of those companies has somebody out, depending on how many in the area and how far out we go. Are we going to Ventura? Because Ventura is also the LA area, depending on where you live. If you live in New York, Ventura is definitely the LA area. If you live in Los Angeles, Ventura is not. But if something happens in Ventura, it will be on the news in Los Angeles, on Los Angeles' NBC or whatnot. So anywhere from 5 to 25, I'll say. Depends on how big you're going.
Yeah, PR is under the influence.
Was the movie about stringers a while back an accurate description? It was pretty close, except for the obvious Hollywood embellishments. But yeah, it was a good movie. Oh, and I like your idea about that, but because you work for a station, how are you able to sell stringer footage to other stations? If you get a story, that belongs to Fox, not you, right? Lucia, anytime you want, just go to Netflix. You can watch me right now if you want. Jesse, our Pomona guy just recently got is getting real consistent. That's why you see Pomona, that area, on the news now. I have a dude who lives out there and works that area. He's been working for about, what, 4 months? 5 months? And he's starting to get really good at it. You're talking future? Future's always available, but the future's promised to no one. Just remember that.
Don't like complexion, dark hair, no shirt, dark pants or shorts. Code transit 934 and our 1792.
No, I'm not going to the rollover. Mr. Smith.
Any Pacific Unit, ambulance, battery, Washington, vehicle sent. Suspect is left in unknown direction. No vehicle, correction, no vehicle or substance description. Code 2 incident 0935 RD.
I'm waiting to see some footage that the San Pedro guys got. Apparently they got a vehicle, into a fire hydrant that got fired. I'm interested to see that footage.
Battery just occurred 11400 Menlo Avenue, code 279 already 1816. City officer holding a trespass for 300 North Los Angeles at the rear of the building. Code 2 incident 941 9127.
Speaking of him, he just said his battery's dead. I might have to go give him a jump if I have my cables. I should have my cables, right? I have my cables.
79 budget. Computer from 51. 38. Soto and Mulholland at 2414 Johnson Street. Computer from 51.
Boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Question 3A1, code 6, St. Andrews and 51. 31, did you have a message? 1, St. James Boulevard.
It's a very Fresno conversation tonight. Right, Olin? There's like 3 Fresno news guys all right there. Do you guys all know each other? Olin, meet Fresno County Live. Fresno County Live? Meet Andrew. Andrew, meet Olin. So we got 3 Fresnos right now. Fresno gets a lot of fire. A lot of 2-alarm house fires. Andrew's your brother, right on. Windy. I don't know. I mean, that's like a month ago. Very possible I did. Why? What's up? Peace out. Peace out.
Information on the code better ringer, special false alarm 8401 Melrose Place, the Nordstrom's local. Information incident 951. 941 Motella, house. This is Jonathan. Housing for the 600, 630. Male white, brown over blue. 603, 190. URB 427,
No brown over brown, 56280. Capacity is valid and that's for corrective lists when driving. Can I get you, David?
Oh, Olin. No, that's the best part. That's the best part. Are you kidding me?
I heard only 5 minutes from the lake coast incident 936
And sometimes those are the best showers too. Yup. There's times where I'll shower it all off and then I get in bed and my wife's like, did you cover a fire? I'm like, yeah, but don't I smell like a pretty fire? She's like, yeah, you smell like a fresh fire. Like, you smell fresh because of the soap, but you still smell like the fire.
Roger, can I get a Texas please? Charles Frank Paul, 1598, Texas please. Can I get the RO means?
Urban, what area of town are you working out of? and how often do you get sales? Jim Smith, they have their advantages and their disadvantages.
Warrant 2014 Nissan Corridor, David
Metro Engine 98, correct address is going to be 13580 at Daventry Street, at the end of the cul-de-sac, off the freeway. Do you have an ETA for CHP?
Urban Family Basin, are you in the same business, same industry I'm in?
Confirming 13580 Daventry.
There's my answer. Yellow security guard for USC. I have seen you in Yellow Jackets. Matter of fact, there might be one of you around here now. I believe you're called an ambassador, right? Fuck you honking at? Honk at me? That's not cool, Olin. That's sad.
Back to Kenneth Bailey.
Gotcha. Well, there's a difference. I have something that keeps me coming back. And it's not money, but it's seeing my footage on TV. You being a security guard out here for five years, your job doesn't... Like, it's fun to go home and watch my stuff on TV. It's fun to wake up and see my stuff on TV. It's cool to turn on the news and see all the other logos and know that I know all those people. And I have something that keeps me coming back, and that's TV. And I've always wanted to be involved. And, well, yeah, I've always wanted to be involved in television. And I am. So that's what keeps me coming back. For a security guard, that's a tough one. You know, what keeps you coming back? Putting people in handcuffs, telling on them, ruining their night? That doesn't keep you coming back. So it's hard for me to answer your question. But for me, it's, you know, being involved in television. That's what keeps me coming back. And then they pay me too, so yay. And the chase. The chase is fun. Chase keeps me coming back, but it's mostly seeing the stuff on TV. And that's a chase in itself, even though it might not be a car chase. It's a chase to get to the story. It's a chase to get to the thing. You should switch jobs. The adrenaline rush, yeah, I get a little adrenaline rush. I still get nervous before I get to any scene. But once I get to the scene and I have my camera in my hand, the adrenaline kind of goes down and I just gotta do my job. But most of the adrenaline is getting there.
Estimate 43, no one NCIC.
It's 98, 5 minutes for CHP.
411, additional incident 958.
Hey, what's up, Frazzle? Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. My dad should be here soon.
250 Nicholas Canyon Road. Coca-Cola with a delay. 1411 Roger.
He should be getting up, having his coffee, getting ready for church. So, if I'm not mistaken, he should pop up here soon. Maybe even Wendy.
Cancel says 783, canceled by the PR.
Right on, Urban Family. In Olin, I don't really care about getting there first so much. Matter of fact, I tell my guys when they call the stations, don't tell the stations you got there first. Who cares? Let your footage speak for itself. So I have 3 rules that I tell all my guys, and I've been following these 2 rules that I made up myself since I've been working with On Scene. So I had these rules when I worked for On Scene. I had these rules when I worked for RMG, and now I have these rules when I own my own thing. And I tell all my guys, when you call the stations, don't tell them you got there first. Who cares? Who cares? Let your footage speak for itself. 2, don't ask them why they didn't use your footage from the night before. Don't. Just forget about it and worry about what's going on right now, the story that you called them for. 3, don't talk crap on other stringers because it only makes you look bad. Those 3 things, remember those, and when you're talking to the stations, and it'll do you well. Mario, I don't know. I have to worry about it when it happens. Dev, how much do I enjoy doing this? I love it. I love it. I will say, yeah, Melinda, they are. They definitely are. And if you want to work with me to create some content for Amazon, give me a call, Scott@loudlabs.com. I believe my Netflix contract is, I think I'm officially allowed to go do other things unless they bring back season 2. Now, the possibility of it coming is still there. But if something else comes along, I believe I'm allowed to go do that now. I believe enough time has passed. So if you want to work on some content creations for Amazon, let me know. I'll get you some pursuits. Urban, that's how I started my career. I started as a daytime stringer. Daytime stringing is really, really hard. Due to the fact that, sorry guys, my nose tickles. Daytime stringing is hard because you're competing with the station's helicopters, you're competing with the station's ground crews, and you can't move about town. It's really hard to move about town. But yeah, the general rule used to be that for daytime stringing, you kind of have to get the victim or the suspect. At nighttime, you just have to get the story. And I'm going to sneeze right now, so excuse me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for blessing me.
3 Victor Williams, Tom George 6, 999, 1 Mary 2.
I don't want that anymore. Sorry. But yeah, Urban, I started my career as a daytime stringer until 9/11. The last time I worked during the day was 9/10/2001. I woke up to 9/11 and I'm not gonna say I haven't worked daytime. I haven't worked daytime since, but my career went into the night 2 weeks after 9/11. For 2 weeks there was no, you couldn't sell any daytime footage, couldn't sell any nighttime footage either. But after about 2 weeks of us watching the gnarliest footage we've ever seen in America, they started showing what happens overnight, and that's when I started to work overnight. I was the first guy for on-scene video to work for the night. RMG didn't exist at the time. I mean, the brothers existed, but RMG News did not exist. The brothers were here, they were chasing the celebrities, and at nighttime they would go chase some news for fun, like for fun as a hobby. But during the day they were at that time chasing Britney Spears, Nicole Richie, Paris Hilton, things like that. And then I think about 2005, 2004, maybe 2004 is when I ran into them. 2005, and I told them that they should do more with their footage than just look at it after they get home. They should try to sell it, and that is the moment that I created. I didn't create RMG, but I created my competition. I created competition while I was with On Scene. Then working with On Scene didn't work out because of Josh, and then made my way to RMG in 2006. I was with them from 2006 to 2012, and then finally started doing my own thing. Yeah. Jesse, yeah, I do, but they can't, so It happens. Everybody feels like their badge grows their genitals bigger.
Hyde Park, One Word Drive. 20 residents of fire alarm 12225 Longworth Avenue. Press the Harvest Avenue.
8 Frank David Young 246.
All right, so 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna say LOUDLABS. But for right now, how challenges traffic? Do you ever way of transportation? Do I have a different ways of transportation? As in, like, Dev, are you asking if I string on a motorcycle? Because that's about the only other way of transportation there is, or helicopter. And the answer is no to both. I have a work car, and when I'm sitting in my work car, I'm working. When I'm not sitting in my work car, I'm not really working. When did LOUDLABS break out of LA? I started expanding after the show. So 2017, 2018, I guess. I used the show to my advantage. And how challenging is traffic? During the day, it sucks. Even if you work during the day on a Saturday, traffic still sucks. But it's a lot better than it would be on a Wednesday.
Registration is current 2014.
It's not a stop sign. And you probably should turn your lights on. There you go. Good job. Good job. I'm tired too, Crystal. I'm tired too. See you later, Dev.
136, Squad 84, Medical Rescue, 42nd Street West and Avenue N. Sure.
1583, have you arrived?
The station we have right now is going to be a Valley Pad where it's likely.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you very much. Yes, Janet. Nighttime is the best. You know, you're allowed to turn right, even if it's a red light. It doesn't say no turn on red. You're allowed to turn too because it's green. There you go. Good for you.
Squad 131, 6 ALS, 37277, 37th Street East, across the Potomac.
All right, 3 more minutes. I was hoping my dad would show up. If he shows up, I'll stay on a little longer. So we got 3 minutes for my dad to show up. If my dad doesn't show up, then I'm gonna say goodbye. If he shows up, I'll hang out a little longer. So if anybody knows my dad, give him a call. Tell him to show up. Give him a text. Give him a shout.
Roger. It is 115 Manville Nicholas Highway, Sunset 76, gas station code 2 is 982 and 861.
I'll probably stay out for another hour or so. I'm just done streaming with you guys.
977 RD 1954. Resident of this unit, please.
951 unit. 7 supervisor and additional unit and it's over hospital.
Your call is in the narcotics review of the show considered 0948 3655 11736 Boulevard, 960 minimum dispute 10925 Bothside Drive, incident 967 already been 85. Versus in Broad Avenue, DOT call back, they're unable to send a unit due to low deployment.
Does PO wish me?
Okay.
The code 6
Nah, he's not sleeping in.
Verify location.
He don't sleep in.
North Orange Drive, suspect in front of a location, male, black, 40,
No.
Orange Drive.
All right, well,
Comments for additional coaching, resident 995, already.
what a bummer.
8143 is code 6
What a
Charles.
bummer.
Swift Alley, north of
I'm gonna send him a
Roscoe, east of
text
Woodman.
when I say goodbye to
No
you
code
guys.
4.
I'm gonna send him a happy
Special
Sunday,
unit
good morning
responding
text.
415 man, Pacific Highway and Sunset to 76 gas station. Pierre called back. Suspect vehicles in your model black, two-door sports car, unknown license. Suspect is 2 male Hispanic. Suspect 1, 30 years, black hooded sweatshirt, yellow print shorts. Suspect 2, short, heavy set, dark clothing. Additional incident 982 and already 861.
Overthrow error 16 is now. Our error 18 is en route.
Unit.
Janet, what do you mean?
Our location at the federal building in the rear.
That's not good at all.
Yeah, check, but I don't think
What kind of car? Are you in a Prius? For some reason, I feel like you're in a Prius. Caesar, good morning, but we're just about to end it. I was going to end it at 3:30, Caesar, unless my dad showed up. And last I checked, Caesar, you're not my dad. Right on, Urban. That's funny. I'm actually, here, watch, Urban, I'll show you where I am. That's where I am, Urban. You should know where that's at, right? My camera's actually facing towards you, but you're on the other side of a lot of buildings. Alright, so I will say goodbye, talk to you all in the future. Have a nice Sunday. Enjoy time with your friends. Enjoy time with your family. Enjoy your time. Later, losers.
49, code 4, verbal.